That rock star. Oh yeah. Who comes to you on the 31st day of October 2025 will come out to you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Central. Today is the official day of begging season. I tell you on, like I said, Friday night, 3:48 p.m. on a rainy day in the great state of Minnesota, you can start formulating a begging however you want from somebody. It never hurts to ask. But today is Halloween. I did that little fun thing on my phone, whatever it was. We did some carving of pumpkins. Punks by Pumpkin Ball. Real quick, I broached on a video coming out today about Hot Dog Man quitting. It was wrong. Rommel was back in Berlin buying shoes for his wife on her birthday, but the fear was in bed. No one couldn't wake him. He didn't move him up till like 6 o'clock. He was like a New York Daniel. He slept late. But the generals wanted him. They wanted to move up those tanks. Like Squirrel Bait didn't ask to move up those tanks. So, but the bottom line, I heard from somebody else, but it would be Hitler's sleeping habits. Type that in, and it's about a 20-minute video. Because Rommel ended up taking his own life because he blamed it on him, but it was too late to ramp the tanks. They had already been in defensive mode. But I'm glad I got re-educated. I think for some reason I was heard Rommel was the one that wanted to pull him, but the generals on the ground where our government said you do what you have to do to win the war. Read, and react. So just to clarify the video, I've been saying I must have heard it wrong or someone told me wrong, but Rommel did take his own life because the fear blamed him for the incompetency he was, because you could not wake him up by no stretch of the imagination. He was like the Daniel on the ghetto cruise. Don't wake him up. They said, who knows if they would have succeeded. But anyway, welcome to commercial music-free, sponsor-free podcasting. We do play occasionally a song. I did write one, The Hot Dog Chef Quits. Well, maybe we'll play it. Maybe we'll see it happens. I did a video on him quitting Bun Hurt and quitting YouTube drama on the Sarasota Tim behaviors, and so he's going to sit it out in his dually with his gerbil named Snuggles and his sister's dog. Watch cooking videos. It's kind of a mundane troll video, and kind of felt sorry, not really, but alone with no friends. And go listen to Huss. He was wondering if she should have 2 channels like I do for fun. Because again, no one's going to collaborate with you with a hussy. Told her in emails years ago, you need to change that channel if you want to collaborate with somebody. But she did a filler video. I listened to it while I was driving. Anyways, we spoke at that event, and World War I was supposed to end all wars. But on that day, we had to storm those beaches on June 6th. Sacrificed a lot of men at the altar of freedom with a lot of countries to snap the necks, the crowds, and free the Jews. And Hitler capitulated and took his own life, and people got sacrificed. In Berlin, Ruskies unfortunately did a lot of raping. There was a lot of animosity, the Ruskies towards the Germans. A lot of them took their own lives, and they had cyanide. And one of the guys killed his whole family in the bunker, all the kids. Could have been done with that movie we talked about in the last audio, Valkyrie. Would have succeeded, they would have surrendered and saved a lot of senseless killings. I remember when I saw a video on Holocaust. I guess that didn't happen. They came to one of the Holocaust places and camps and needed a bunch of guys to go to the front, and they said no. So they took just 30 of them, threw them right into a barn, and burned the guards. They wouldn't go. You're not going to go? Well, guess what? That's what they did. That's how they were. They didn't care. You should care. You should read, travel, and meet people, understand history. But 1 and 2, brave men and women in the armed forces, forgotten war, Well, that was about the longest war of Vietnam. 58,000 plus were sacrificed. People draft dodger up on the hill, convicted felon, adjudicated rapist. Flat feet, I guess. I would love a squirrel bait. I'd love to wonder if you are a woman, can someone reach out and grab you by your booty cat? Is that okay with you? I've never been told in a video if it was okay. I'm glad Mark did that video. I told him about that on the phone. I'm glad he did that one. The permission from the leader of the brown shirts. Yeah, Vietnam was a lot of people don't even know. I was really arguing with somebody that what came first, Vietnam or Korean War. I'm like, you morons, look at your history. Just two unnamed trolls arguing on some live stream one day. I'm like, shut up. There's always something going on. They all hate us. They all want to come here. People are dying in the oceans and the seas that want to come here and work for a living. While people live off the government, and SNAP's going to end them today. While the hunch runs around, wants to avoid the issue of swearing somebody in so they can bring out the Jeffrey Epstein behaviors. Gallivanting around, people losing JOBs. Rusco went out of business yesterday, closed their doors. People getting laid off at Target because the hunch and his behaviors. Donald J., you're selected and installed 47th President of America. Afghani war, plenty wars. Men win blue. Don't let a cop call a crackhead. God bless the working class. Don't need to show love for blood when it comes to domestic violence. None of victims. But who are these brave men who run into problems and fires? It's the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, and the Navy, and the Maritime Coast Guard in our uniform. We thank you for this country that will nothing all. We appreciate it. Remember, women, you carry the groceries. When he knocks you up like a cheerleader, you don't like two men having consensual sex, well, you can't choke your chicken to two women. That's not a very Christian thing to be doing. And then you staple a man to a fence or partake in a threesome with two women. You know your choices in life. No different choice and mistake. That's all there is to it. Make good choice, but I don't want poor people. I don't run with poor people. I don't want to be poor. I want to live well, marry well, travel well. Put that condom I just pulled off there for you. Want to smash, gash, dental dam. Dig a trench in that cherry patch. Prevent AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, needle in the penis. Ouch. Unwanted pregnancies. Adoption's the option. So we're asking safe sex. Would you shower? Would you shower in the shower of Penn State? I would not shower in the shower of Penn State. You don't slam a locker and tell two people. Sven Johnson said he would shower in the shower of Penn State. He passed on just like Paul Dembski. Both despised me, but were my biggest lovers. They were kind of unofficial board members of SPAC. Of SPAC, you Elation Sports. We speculate, damn it. You win. But women, please require that condom. That's all I'm asking. Whores. The back seat at Green Valley Ranch in Las Vegas and Henderson. Sluts on the couch. Make love in the bed. Don't go back for num-nums, because then one more. Never take a condom from a hoe or a slut. A little pin in there, and then you knock it with a cheerleader, and you're stuck with that hoe, that slut for 18 long years. A child you never see. Thank you. And also, hopefully last night on Halloween you didn't drink and drive. You will be a convicted felon, oh Canada. You can't go anywhere. I know Tater is a felon. He can't go anywhere. He can't go to, oh Canada. A big thing with him, so just call some mercy. Call Santa Claus. Call Blind Views. His lovely wife come and get him. Baron Exposure hit his channel again. The usual behavior that he does. He's out there. He does that, hides it, screws around, comes back. And last time he hit it for a long time, he died. And the deep fake came back and thinner and meaner as ever. And you talked about me. And you talked about me. I went to his funeral. Don't forget that. Saw the bate. It hit the floor after he capitulated to his lovely, beautiful wife who I'd met, gorgeous woman. Comforted her. He became emotional. He was an emotional, visual person. But God rest his soul. I announced it. New York Dan carried the motions because someone else said it, so I was right that he had passed on to something more substantial. But please call some words with the phone. That's all we're asking. I mean, it's just not that tough. Uber. 3 people murdered by drunks. 3 people. Poor choices get made. Like I said, until you actually pay accountability for your actions. Oh, Stewie said something here. This is a chart based 7 days of videos. Turn out and doing it not bad for some weeks, and they're pretty insightful. We see. Fork in the road. See, so he claims he's going to stay away from drama. I'm ranked number 8. So he claims that he's going to stay away from drama. See what happens there. I appreciate it, Stewie. He's going to watch cooking channels. It was kind of a very depressing video of a grown-ass man sitting in his rolling thunder with his pet gerbil Snuggles and his sister's little dog. No friends. Just like the Huss, the video today. He wants to make 2 channels now. One where videos people want her to do and what she wants to do. It's like I don't understand that video. Love her dearly, but she wants to go to like adventure with Sarah because she's whining because Nevada hasn't reached out to. Well, you're the Huss. You're a nude model. You used to be, and you monetize your body so she can go back on all the stuff she did before, I guess. But yeah, I mean, so he's up in. Hey, Stu, I know you're gonna listen, Stu. He was so. I talked about in the video coming up today. He was so bitter that he was angry, walking around angry because he's a chef, and chefs have very low self-esteem. He put out the yellow poop, and he put out the ransackle, whatever you want to call it, dog poop, what do you want to call it? Whatever he threw in that, I watched it, just looked at the picture of it. I mean, tacos are very subjective, but a taco should be simple. I made a Whopper taco one time, brought home the Whopper, and chopped it up and ate it for fun. Did a video a long time ago. And one time for fun, a long time ago, I made a hot dog one. I did some hot dogs, and I chopped them up and threw them in a taco and put some lettuce in there and some ketchup, mustard, and ate like a taco. I mean, I made Reuben tacos for my dad. I made her Rachel tacos. So tacos should be easy and very simple to make, and you like it. I mean, Taco Bell. you get your nice taco. I like Burger King's tacos. They're very simple. They're easy. We're gonna go to our backup place today. They have a very good Club Sammy. Very, very good. You know, but he's feeling sorry for himself, sitting in a loner, sitting there, because he wanted to play it both ways. He wanted to spoon with Sarasota Timmy. He wanted to be his butt buddy. I mean, I don't really give two rip out of these guys. Just kind of, I think it's funny. I love ripping on him. It's fun. I mean, he was a stalker. I mean, Dave 25 went to court today. I don't know what happened, but he was calling me. They were talking, so I don't know. I haven't spoken to him since. Maybe he's in the Huskow. I have no idea. But he went for his court date today out there in Boston. He called me. I'm like, well, they're talking right now. Well, maybe they have evidence. And they throw you lovely idiot because you're a stalker and a harasser. Told him many times to get off YouTube and go get a JOB, but he won't listen. I mean, what do? I mean, you try your hardest to help a grown-ass man be something better, but what are you going to do, right? But, yeah, it's I thought maybe he was dead. He was in jail because he never said anything. Stewie for a good week. Beef lo mein. The hot dog chef, someone typed it. I didn't know about the video till I was told by KC Grits, and someone typed in that he took his hot dog cart and ran off. So the hot dog chef is allegedly going to get away from trauma, but he puts up, what does he put up today? He puts up a thumbnail about all the people, whatever, and again, views, whatever else, and I get it, To me, this is just a playground for me. I like to, it's fun to rip on these hater channels. It just really is, and I love Carl dearly, man, but he knows he's going to get his loves from the haters, and then him coming over here talking on the podcast, and Mark could give two pumps. He just likes to screw around with blind views, and they're talking about Nomadic Fanatic, what his behavior out there. So yeah, good old Stewie, the hot dog chef, quits drama. Because I personally think he's kind of the male version of morning. Totally in love with him. I haven't heard about Mighty Python. I've heard much of her lately. What she's doing these days. Maybe she can't pull the tanks up and talk without blind views around. I don't know. But she hasn't stepped in on Thursday nights and done Thursday the fear when he's not around. The brown shirts, the rise of the brown shirts here on YouTube, NoTube, right? He's down there, and like one guy said, the beach he's on was ugly and seaweed on there, but it was just kind of like, and there's some stairs. We know. But yeah, poor Stewie, all pissed off. Gonna pack up his hot dog cart, put it on the trailer, go back to storage, and watch cooking videos. Hey, I watch all kinds of stuff. Alright? I mean, watching cooking videos, he'll want to be a official cook. No, I'm sorry. But that yellow poop you made, whatever the hell that was, just like with your leader made that puppy chow that like the Hughes made. That was puppy chow. When he made that cooking video, which is stupid, and it's just yeah, he'll be back. He'll get bored. He'll listen in, come over and pitch. I'll be surprised if he just make a comment on either one of my videos. Make a comment on there, and he wants so bad to give a kiss, hug, love, and an autograph and a picture with Sarasota Tim and be his butt buddy. I mean, he would love to be go meet her, because he has no friends, and those two would go on a road trip to meet Sarasota Tim, because damn well would be excited to thick and rich. I know that tired Mr. Santa Claus says he doesn't like that. Well, she's thick and she's rich. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a compliment. You're thick and you're rich. But yeah, good old Stewie. I just disappointed. He was fun to troll, and you stomach his cooking videos, Mr. Chef, Mr. Hot Dog Chef. I mean, I guess I could have my own hot dog cart. I've always said many years ago, that guy he passed away about 10 years ago. He was a hot dog vendor in St. Paul, and he was there all the time. He died in John Candy would come into town and always go there. We had a really nice hot dog stand. I never ate there. The one guy told the Home Depot in Bloomington one day. This is maybe 5 years ago. And he was out at my age. He was retired. He had like a basic hot dog thing he was making. He, had chips and pop or whatever. He was out there in Home Depot's parking lot. I get what he's doing, but like I'd love to have a taco truck. It'd be cool as hell. Like I said, you want a Reuben hot dog? You want a Reuben taco? Sure, I'll make you one. Put some thousand in there, Swiss cheese. Make it for you. Want a Rachel? Sure, no problem. But he's gonna watch all kinds of cooking channels. He claims he's gonna, they won't recommend. He'll come looking. Don't worry about that. He'll be back. He's a whore when it comes to drama. And Sarasota Tim is his hero. He looks at Sarasota Tim. He's butt wipe looking up to poop, just like my girl out there, allegedly girl out there. The parody channel, my views is what she looks up to, like butt wipe looks up to poop. She does, and she thinks she's the greatest thing. I will guarantee it they met, and they probably had a conversation. Hey, watch that video. What are you doing? It hasn't gone anywhere. I'm disappointed. I put my Facebook. People liked it and said it was great. Whatever. It didn't go anywhere. But the only thing that goes anywhere is Sarasota Tim. So it doesn't go anywhere. So anybody come across that thing? Who are these three idiots? They know Sarasota Tim because they're there to protect Blind Views. She's a protector of Blind Views. She'll protect him to the end. He can do no wrong. She won't be part of the brown shirts. I guarantee it. She gives him money, but I will guarantee it. If she lives in Tennessee, she was down there to meet his young ass. Oh, Blind Views, I've been feeding you information. It's time to feed me. I just guarantee it. So I was talking to Mark or something. She said to him, well, I'll be tame with you. Go ahead. If you want to devalue me, go for it. I don't care. Go for it, man. I can't give you the A+. I can't because you're a faceless little troll. You know what I look like. I talk about people. I rip on people. People rip on me. But I retaliate. Well, then you're a dink, right? If I'm going to be doing that kind of behavior, I used to go GoAnimation.com. Love that website. I paid the $300 a year for that. It was fun. Then they got rid of it for some reason. They changed it because it wouldn't go with whatever. It's too bad. I would pay that right now too. It was so fun, easy to type in. Like I could have a conversation. It would be two different characters with her. Let's say me and her have a conversation, or Blind Views. It was two different people sitting. It was a great time. I used to do NFL picks on it all the time. It was a great website. It was called GoAnimation.com, and it got changed to something else. It was really easy to do. You typed in next one, and then they would upload it for you on YouTube. They would upload it for you. It was free, and the fee was kind of fun too. When you paid for it, you got more platforms you could look at. More. It was really cool. It was lots of fun. I love that place. It was well worth the money. They put up a lot of videos. It was fun. It took a while to make, not too long to make it. You just type in real quick. Type in when you want. Listen to it back and then upload it, title it the way it goes. It's fun. And I know Dingling has been doing some. I don't listen to him because he's just, well, there you are. New York Dan's on his ghetto cruise. Don't care. They come through. Don't care. It's just no one cares. But no, I can Rex do. He doesn't have balls the size of oak trees. There's no backbone. He has a backbone like a jellyfish. And jellyfish don't have backbones, okay? Like I talked to the video coming out this afternoon when I was trolling with Papa Grizz, who passed on, Pipsqueak MER. I just can't sleep at night. This drama's too much. And these people were the one woman who loved Papa Grizz was watching him on TV, his live stream. She passed away in her chair watching him. While she died, and she lived north of him. Didn't go to the funeral. She actually gave him money. But there was so much drama back 2016. It was just trolling, and I was fighting with W1 Network. He went to jail, and Amberly Ambrosio went down to Florida, met a new guy. She was gorgeous. She loved me, I loved her. There was a special love from her to me. It was epic. And there was so much trolling going on. She did a video of me one time because I told her why. I shamed her of naming your son Dice, a gambling device. Oh, he picked that name, yeah, man. She was all mad. I don't care. Tell him no. But I just loved needling her. It was so fun. She would retaliate with me and, you know, call me all kinds of names. I just loved it. It was so sweet. And, you know, it was some great trolling. Pipsqueak made me out bitching about, you know, people, I can't sleep at night. She was so involved in this drama with Papa Grizz and everything else. It was just hilarious to watch these people that couldn't handle the getting along with people. They just couldn't. And Papa Grizz actually walked up to the park out there in Sydney, Ohio, thinking the boys were going to be there with Satan's Grando on the back seat. You know, he had a weapon. You know, the boys were coming to kick his ass, you know. So his drama was off the hook. You can look at some of his live streams when he was spry before he started to die, which I told somebody I'd give him under a year, and he didn't last a year and a half. I knew he was going down the road because he didn't take care of his body. Too bad I missed him when he was spry, call me names, getting pissed at Dave 25, and, you know, just classic trolling. It was so good back then. So, I mean, I just, the sleepless nights makes me laugh that you're so mad at the drama that you walk around. But again, with Stewie, he doesn't have a life, has no friends. I said, Huss has said that many times, and other YouTubers. What's his name? Daily Woo. He has no friends. His friends are YouTubers because he has money. When he shows up, it's the Daily Woo. He has no friends either. But he's a Huss. She's been any time, and she's a sweetheart. But she has no friends. She's too busy running around. You know, the only people that, because she's Huss and she has to monetize her body, and she's being form a new model, guys my age. She's nothing special. She's a sweetheart. She'd be fun to collab with, but I'm too low. But she's just, it is what it is. It's just kind of funny how she has no friends. It's like, well, whose fault is that? You know, it's a shame, but it is what it is. But I don't know, I just laugh, and then you cry, and you start to scream. But yeah, good old Beef Lomain, all bummed out and all pissed off about drama. You know, whine about this and whine about that. You know, so I almost got close to the Baltimore score. I said 24-10. It was 28-6, I think. So, but yeah, good old chef quits the drama. Let's see real quick here. I'm gonna go over to. I did a couple. This is out of the four I wrote. This is the better of the four. It was pretty good. This one is for you. It's pretty of the two. Here we go. I did four. Country music one, and here's the second one I did on the hot dog chef quits. This is the second one. Here we go. This one's better. The country ones were okay. They were nothing special. But here's the second one. Here we go. For you, Stewie.
In the air, catch up dreams and muster despair. Grill marks faded, no one cared. Smoke in his eyes, a life impaired. Hot dog chef quits, he's done with the grits. No more sizzling hits, he's calling it quits. Flames in his heart, but the spark doesn't fit. Hot dog chef quits, yeah, he's done with the grits. Stain with yesterday's crime. Pickles and onions clogging his mind. Relish the freedom he's hoping to find. Leaving the fryer, leaving it behind. What's a man to do when the steam runs dry? Do you stay? Do you fry? Or just say goodbye? Hot dog chef quits, he's done with the grits. No more sizzling hits, he's calling it quits. Doesn't fit. Hot dog chef quits. Yeah, he's done with the bits. Yeah. Apron stain with yesterday's grind. Pickles and onions clogging his mind. Relish the freedom he's hoping to find. Leaving the fryer, leaving it behind. What's a man to do when the steam runs dry? Do you stay? Do you fry, or just say goodbye? Hot dog chef quits, and the steam runs dry. Do you stay, do you fry, do you fry, do you stay, do you fry, do you fry, or just say goodbye? Hot dog chef quits, he's done with the grits. No more sizzling hits, he's calling it quits. Flames in his heart, but the spark doesn't fit. Hot dog chef quits, yeah, yeah, he's done with the bits. What's a man to do when the steam runs dry? Do you stay? Do you fry? Or just say goodbye?
There you go. The country ones are okay, but nothing special. So anyways, let's close that one. Let's get over here back to the music. Let's go Flu Escape. Anyway, that's pretty good. I mean, I love that. I made another CD of other songs. I made 2 CDs. The Dodge Brothers my favorite, but it's a fun. You type in something and it gives you a song. You can write the lyrics for it, but it's just kind of fun. So that was a rock and roll one. We'll give it to you. I did a country one, which wasn't that special. I did a last year. I did probably back in the archives. I did a Redneck Santa Claus one. It was pretty good. So some are pretty good. You could actually kind of record with your own music and make it. They write it for you. So that was kind of fun. But anyways, yeah, we'll see you there, young man. Good luck on your wayward son. Like I said, I thought he was either dead or in jail. I didn't know where he was because he didn't make any comments. And all of a sudden, I think Casey Grits called me when I was getting my flu shot, my COVID shot with a lovely wife on Thursday. That we did the pumpkin, which you guys saw that video. It was kind of fun to do on my phone. So, and I told him he can call the show. He works at home. Doesn't have phone privileges at home. I don't know if if you're whipped or what. He wouldn't call the show. Call the show. Let me call the show. You can call the show, but he refuses to call the show. Anyway, so Blind Views is on his little blogging tour, and Nomadic Fanatic is his target. I love how Carl and Mark are getting out in advance because he's doing stuff on there. So Blind Views is down there in Florida. It's a family's facility, and he just looks out of place. And he's walking through Melbourne. I've been to Melbourne. Not a big deal, right? He's walking through, and there's the stairs. No, you actually climb up to get up there. I mean, the blind man can see real well, walking around, looking at stuff, and it's like, okay, bitch, please. It's just kind of funny, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It was like, okay, walking around, looking at stuff, and I'm like, well, that was kind of funny, but it is what it is, so. Like the one guy said, the beach is ugly. Those weeds, there's a word for those weeds. They were, when I was in St. Martin a couple years ago, may go back in my archives on the Adventure Channel, and there was one where a guy was digging, and they were just, I mean, it smells too as well. It comes up, and it came up a little bit when I was in St. Martin, but it's a certain weed that comes up, and it just bugs on it, and they dig holes, they put it away, and that stuff is kind of, you can pick it up. And I know there was some weed that was, when I was in San Diego, they wouldn't let them rake it up because there was some kind of critter in there or something. I don't know what it was, but he was down there sitting there talking about tater. But I love how Mark and Santa Claus are taking his thunder. I love it how they're doing it in advance. That's going to piss him off because that's why he didn't talk about Sarasota Tim, because morning Marky and all the other haters would get a video before he would and do all his bells and whistles. Then he was also, I love how he's looking down on his notes too. It was my favorite when he was doing some speech and he's looking down on his notes. That's my favorite thing, doing notes. That was absolutely hilarious. So, but he's on vacation, having the time of his life, and being sitting there and having the time of his life, kicking it old school, and we're happy for him. I'm happy that he's happy and that he's working hard. Miss Vicky, you know, she's still she was all mad at Sarasota Tim because he didn't mention something or something, or whatever the hell it was. I'm like, woman, what is it the problem with you? We have 457 listenable episodes, over 63,000 total downloads, and we have like 110. I got $115.30 in the bank the other day on my thing, monetized. And what do I have left in the bank? I have 170. They give you a percentage of it, so anyways, it's always cool. Let's go look. So the haters, MzVicky-Stuart, New York Daniel, The View with those guys, McGritz, that's up to 25. So geoloing, the sources are Safari, Chrome, Apple Podcasts, Apple Core, Spotify pays me, so that's one thing about Spotify, been paying me, that's my big part of it. Apple Podcasts, I mean, pretty good Apple Podcasts, NFL Podcasts, so I'm getting some push out on there. On Alpod, which is pretty good. X.com, iVox, Firefox, iHeartRadio Network, UWeb, Spreaker, and Podtram.com. So I'm on a lot of locations. So United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Philippines, France, Israel. Let my people go. In Japan, Mozambique, Singapore, and South Africa. United States, California, Georgia, Minnesota, Wisconsin, New York, Michigan, Florida, Washington, Massachusetts, Oklahoma, Homestead in Sarasota, Georgia, got my mind, Dalton, and Oklahoma is other, and California is Binion Park twice, Elk Grove once, up in Washington, Seattle, Emerald City once, in Minnesota, Minneapolis twice. Wisconsin is Etterton and Old Milwaukee Beer. Michigan, you talked about me, Sterling Heights. And New York is twice. Massachusetts, Springfield. And I appreciate everybody that comes in to my lovely and talented voice. There's so much you can listen to, but you come to listen to the black screen, and you have the time of your life. So, yeah, it's just Blind Views and Miss Vicky and, you know, lusting over Sarasota Tim and, you know, all that kind of behavior, you know. But I probably got smart and started blocking a bunch of spam on Cowpote.yahoo.com, so got rid of a lot of those, blocking a lot of that, something being less than just getting emails you need to see. You know, instead of this behavior going on. So, all right, man. Yahoo! I did not have sexual relations with that one, Miss Lewinsky. But it is funny to see Blind Views, how he's totally out of his realm. Totally out of his realm. He's not, you know, just sitting on the beach. He's used to being above the garage. The wife probably can't wait to get back to ghetto country. She can't wait. Get back and start driving his young ass around. You know, we probably had a good long conversation with Rommel. That kind of behavior to make sure everything. Mom is allegedly behind the NBA gambling scheme and gets sticker shock at 2,000 bail. Wow, I understand. That's pretty hilarious. The mom is the. I'll tell you what, man. It's pretty hilarious. But, you know, it's never enough money, man. Chauncey Bill hires Donald J. Trump's a hunch as a lawyer. Let me see. What's P. Diddy? What's he doing here? New prison for... what's he doing? Up behind bars. It's too bad. Knife to the throat. What's Craig? Let's look at Craigslist real quick before I call Mark. I was like head cold here, so. I do like writing those songs are just fun to put. I do all the time. I'll just write something else, see how it works, and it's fun. I enjoy it. Let's go look at misconnections. I love reading misconnections. Lucky 13th woman, I know where that's at. It used to be I was your section lucky lay with friends. I felt spark between us. I've never been in such a type to ask a server for her number, but you made an impression on me. You wished me a beautiful evening in which we were leaving. I'd love to grab a drink with you. I was wearing a dark red bandana and drank a milk stout. Let me know if you're my glasses, it's you. I was stuck. Oh my God. See, it's just because she's a good looking woman does not mean she wants to bang you. It just drives me insane. Cute girl at County Market, North Branch. Super long shot because I saw you a month ago. I saw a cute blonde girl at Country Market, North Branch. That's way up north. That's past Wyoming, Minnesota. It's up there. Seems like you wanted to talk about I was having a shitty day. Unfortunately, didn't say anything to you. I haven't seen you since. You were wearing the blue yoga shorts and a white sweatshirt, and your car was light blue. I liked a super long short, but you've been there to see this. We are friends. I love to meet you. Well, maybe I'm going to meet your ass. Sophie, Minneapolis, missing you in the spa. Come back. Okay. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. Mumford and Son, St. Paul. Early this month, I caught you out of the corner of my eye. You were down in the pit. You were super cute. It seems like it's super cute. Like you were frequent concert a lot. I got good vibes. Wondered if you were mustache tackles. Oh, it does tickles. Jesus Christ. Minneapolis, St. Paul Airport, Delta Sky Club, Minneapolis. I know he has a long shot. Saturday night around 7 p.m. at Delta Sky, main terminal. It's the only place to go. Your attractive blonde sitting in the bar by yourself and ordered a martini. Me sit at the bar with a friend of mine. We smiled at each other a few times, waved to each other when we left to catch my flight. Regret not saying something before I walked away. Love to connect. Again, just because she smiles away does not mean she wants to bone you, okay? It just drives me insane. These people just think for some reason, they because they have a contest, but don't do it. Inver Grove Heights, love connection. Saw you making out with another man. I guess you love him more than me. I decided to move on too. Okay. That's the way she goes. And then, compliment my hair in Walmart freezer aisle. I confess it was me. I have to know if you were, because we were basically shared the same haircut. It was a compliment you paid. Actually, you're hitting on me. It's been long, and I can hardly tell. A little heart thawed. Some of my freezer aisles. I like my haircut short, a little better. Cute, all leather jacket, earring, and probably much younger. Maybe you can get a trim together sometime. Okay, sure. I'll be over momentarily. Oh my God, people just, I don't know. You kind of start to cry. South St. Paul, dog park. We knew each other. I should have gotten your number. Yeah, okay, here's my number. 612 eat me. All right. Bus 54 Millen. Menard Shop, St. Paul. That's off of University Avenue. Would you love to chat more on the way out? You said you were handsome and got some on the bus in the Menard Shop. You are same girl meeting that. Please say where you were in the bus and I was doing. I know you're the right girl who was looking for. Nice. Go look for somebody else. Edina Post Office. We chatted briefly as you were walking out. I was walking in. You were at a red 2-door sedan. Okay. Oh my goodness, some people's children. Oh, nice woman from Hastings is the last I'll look at on Call Mark. We met in Craigslist, would test and meet up a few times. Sad we lost contact. I really appreciate what you did for me. Well, maybe that person could give 2 pumps about you. It's called Marky Mark Show. Marky Mark and the Fun Bunch Show. Luxury motorhome disaster. Was Tiff going to do $700,000? Oh my God! There's no way I'd been that kind of money. No way. The one that what's name plagiarized on. Blind Views plagiarized her. Hopefully it works. I should have checked before. Maybe he's hanging out in the moon.
Hello?
Yo.
There he is.
What's going on?
Well, it's pretty warm here. I'm just sitting out here, and
Thanks for calling in the show. What's going on the moon?
Oh.
What's going on the moon there? So, I was talking about your boy, your uncle. I mean, your nephew. I did a quick little talk. I did a video later on coming out that he quit drama. So your taco, your chef, your hot dog chef is quitting drama.
Oh, did you? I didn't even click on it. I just saw the title, and I'm going like, so. Did he jump into something and got all butthurt or what?
Yeah, he's just butthurt. And he said the video, which I listened to after I talked to Casey Gritz yesterday when I was getting my flu shot and I was getting my COVID shot. So he called me and we were talking. He goes, and Casey Gritz goes, it's a very sad video. So I listened to it today, and he's sitting in his little traveling little thing, and he's with his pet gerbil Snuggles and his sister's dog, and he said that he's so emotionally involved in drama that he'd be pissed all day long, because if he listened to you, or if he listened to me, or if he listened to Carl, if he has very thin skin if people bitch about his cooking. So he was mad all day about being involved in this drama. That's how he took it. He was so upset with the drama with Timmy, and then all of us people making fun of him. He couldn't handle it. He doesn't have the person as a parasite in the lungs of a cockroach. He doesn't have that.
He's the one that initiated it all. He's the one who wanted to jump right in there and stir up stuff and go here and there. And so then we just, played along with it. And so this is what happens, huh?
Yep. Yeah, so he allegedly he's going to reset his algorithm. He's going to start watching cooking channels. He was mentioning things he's listening to. He's going to sit in he's a loner, no friends. He's just like the Huss. I saw her video today where she wants to probably have 2 channels like I do, which is for fun. And her second channel, she wants to do a channel with the Wonder Hussy, okay? Right. So go listen to it. It's a good video. She's kind of a filler. She's pissed because the state of Nevada hasn't reached out to her about all her videos. Well, you're Wonder Hussy. That's the problem. So she wants to start another one, which I sent her an email a couple of years ago. I said, you should call it Adventures with Sarah Jane, because people aren't going to reach out to the Hussy. It just doesn't.
Oh, no.
They're not going to reach out to that. I mean, and plus you're past of being a former nude model. I don't care. But if you want to go somewhere that's not going to get pushed out, people are going to see that video, and they don't want. You always have yourself in a bikini. But she was bitching that she wanted to have another one on Friday. So she bitches that she does videos we want her to do, because what's that town she's been a few times? She's did a video series someplace where they rolled out the Barstool, whatever it's called. They rolled out the red carpet, gave her a free room and everything else, and gave her all the parade. Where Nevada is not going to reach out to you, woman. They're not. So she's all pissed. So she wants to start a second channel and then go backtrack on all stuff she did as Sarah Jane.
She just wants to kind of clean up her act a little, make her not look such like the hussy she perceives on that channel she is.
Correct, because she likes to. Hey, she's monetized her body. She does calendars with risque stuff. She's always putting up her bikini stuff. And a woman, you can't have it both ways. What's the song I love by Little Reefer Band? You can't change your life by changing your name. You could change your mic. You could grow your hair long, gain weight. You're still who you are. I mean, you could do all that behavior. Blind Views could. I had a video pop up. I didn't watch it. He had long hair, and he did a video about vaping or something. I didn't even watch it. It was some like 8 years old. It popped up, and he was long hair, and it's like whatever. I didn't even bother to watch it, but it was like this vaping thing that he talked about, whatever. But she wants to try to change her channel and go to a second channel, and then she wants to do the Huss, what people want her to do, but then she wants literally go back over what she's done before to be impressive to the state of Nevada. So she wants to. I do my videos what I want to do on this audio and my videos, my car videos on their channel. I do what motivates me. I'm not going to listen to other people. But again, she's a lot like Stuart. She has no friends. The woman, her only friend is her sister, and that's it. She has no one that will be her friend. Everybody knows her, just like Adam the Woo. Adam the Woo is the same thing. He has no friends. Only when he's in town, he's going to pay for the hotels. They're his friend. It's just like Carpegger. He maybe has family, but he has no friends. It's Jenny and the road is his friend because they're tied to YouTube. But she's done it before. It's like, good luck. I said even a long time ago. You want to grow, you gotta have to rebrand yourself to something else because the Wonder Hussy. When people see that, they don't want to. They're just not, And then change your hat, change your sunglasses, and do something different. Right. But she won't do it. But she reminded me a lot of. When I saw that, it reminded me a lot of your nephew here. Mr. Hot Dog Chef, claiming he's upset and frightened about the drama, and he'd be so mad all day long. He said he's mad at people. So I'm like, really? You're be that mad at?
Did you see the views he was getting? He was getting a lot more than us. He was getting 500 and some, 600 and some.
Yeah, that was great.
And I'm going like, dude. I mean, yeah, I can understand if you want to stay into this hate channel stuff. It's just, your views probably won't go up.
Right, you have to have you can't have a backbone like a jellyfish. They don't have backbones. You can't have both ways, sweetheart. It's like, the reason he became who he was, he put his video that he was stalking Sarasota Tim like New York Dimwit was doing. So he was playing both sides of the coin. That's fine. So people came to him to see what he had to talk about, but that was his content for him. Then the cooking videos, we made fun of it and called it yellow poop, and you made fun of the taco one, and it's like, and he just couldn't handle it that we made fun of the guy. But he doesn't, he doesn't know what side he wants to be on. He's just kind of like your sister, Miss Vicky, protecting Timmy.
Yeah, she has a soft shell on her. Mm-hmm. She cracks very easy, and she's got to understand it because I think, of course, it comes from only being the only child and being kind of doted and everything. But she's like, when I put that out and I told her I wasn't trying to rant on her, I was just trying to tell her, hey, you know how he is. You know how he is all the time, Sarasota Tim. So why are you surprised that he's going to say anything about these race car drivers? Because he isn't.
Then she should simply get in a car and go do the video herself. Go do it yourself if you're so concerned of how it's just like if Carpegger went to some place and I didn't like it, well then I go do it myself, I guess, right? Oh my God, how dare you, Carpegger? You didn't do it the way I want. Well then I guess I'm going to have to get on an airplane and go do what he did and tell people how it's done, right? It's like I'm going to have to go there. If Mark went someplace, well he didn't do that correctly. Well then I'm going to have to get on a plane and fly out to Arizona and go through this place and say, Mark, this is how it's done. It's like, God, I'm like, woman. I mean, I watched that video. I'm like, she's pissed in the morning in the room, left the car. I'm like, then get your fat hiney, get on a plane and go to that little place and say, here we go, Tim, this is how it's done. Walk around and mention everybody. And it's like, I don't think he really cares about he was just there to show something. It's like the woman just is beyond approach with her. It's like,
so yeah, I watched that and I was like, I had made the video twice in a different setting, and it just didn't come out right because it started blabbing about other stuff, so I just stopped.
What I do.
But I thought, you know what? I wasn't really going over the edge or the border to criticize her too much because I thought it was okay. I mean, because I like Miss Vicky and I don't want to harm her, but I was just trying to tell her, hey, you know how he is, so don't get all upset.
Right.
I wouldn't have not known a lot of that stuff myself. it all depends what you want to do. And I said, you know Sarasota Tim. Now, if it was somebody else, like Adam the Woo, or somebody that's supposed to go in and know this, or carpetbagger, yeah, I understand.
The hustle would have went through there. She would have known. She's real good at that. When she does things at museums, she's very good at history. Carpetbagger's pretty good at it too as well, because that's what they do. You know, I'm kind of, if I go someplace, I may tell you where I'm at. I mean, if I have an idea about something, but if I went in that museum, I probably would say, hey, this is blah, blah, blah. I don't know all this stuff. But if you don't like it, woman, but it's like, I just listened to this video, I'm like, woman, you just pissed. She's such a do-gooder. It's so obvious, man. She's in love with that man. She is in love with him. She's
something.
She is, man. She's obsessed with that man. If she could have his baby and she could give her an egg, she would do it and have twins and call it Timmy and Tammy. Timmy and Tammy.
Right.
She could have twins, T-Bucket and Tim. She would do it. But it's just.
See, you think that she's big all over, but I think why she doesn't like to be photographed is because she's kind of built like a linebacker.
Well, I think she's
got
short.
A small body down below, and she just kind of V's upward. And so she's got that.
Well, she's a classic Southern girl, thick and rich, and she's heavy on the potatoes.
Heavy on the top side is what she is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not on the bottom side. No. She talked about it once, and I thought, well, maybe that's why she didn't want to be photographed.
That's just stupid that she wouldn't let Dinger take her picture. That was stupid. You're not gonna take my picture. Shut up, woman. He's gonna take your picture of you. So what? You know, I'm like, that was just so vain. Like, no, you're not going to take my picture. Like, please. You're not Dolly Parton, girl, you know? I mean, come on, man. But, I love her too, but you're really not harming her. She's fair game. If she's going to piss and moan about Sarasota Tim, I can surely piss and moan about her. I know people get pissed at thick and rich behavior, but she is. I know Carl told me he doesn't like it, but it's not like I mean me. She's thick and rich is what she is. She's a big woman.
I don't even think Carl commented on my one about MzVicky either. So it's like, yeah, I know. What he's trying to do, he's kind of trying to be cautious and be nice to everybody now because of he said, you know, he was getting some bad luck there for a while.
Well, just like when I pronounced Baron Exposure dead, he went to Dinger, you know, to make sure he didn't get pulled in like New York Dan did. So he got all, you know, he was trying to protect him, you know. He was protecting the dingling, then because it was like the dimwit stepped in and said he was dead. And I see that your uncle Baron Exposure, he hit his channel again. You know, he did that again. He hides it once in a while, brings it back, you know.
He took down his latest one where he's talking down to the camera, talking down to everybody again.
Well, he
took it off of there, and so the only one we got up there is the monkey one, or the one about us.
No, he took. Now go look. He took the whole channel down. He did the whole channel
this morning. Oh, okay.
Let me go look. I mean, maybe he brought it back. Maybe he brought it back. I don't know. Let's go look. Let's go look for Baron Exposure. Let's go look. Let's see if it's back again.
Stewie.
Well, okay, it's back. Okay, now it's back again. It's back again. Okay, that's fine. It's back.
Okay.
The whole thing's back again. He took it down for a while. It's back. Okay, great. I'm happy for him. You know.
So, Stuart, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if he's just doing this as a ploy to get us to talk about him again, because nobody's been talking about him for quite a while. And I don't know if he did this video to kind of get us riled up to start talking about him again. Or
riled up with the guy. I just think it's funny that he's, you know, pissing and moaning about everything. It says that he's going to get away from drama. It's fun to talk about because he's the hot dog chef. You know, he's Mr. Hot Dog guy, and it's hilarious. You know, so I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, so you're not going to go anywhere. He'll be back. Stewie will be back. He'll come back. He's always around. He's a loner sitting in his little two-wheel house with his pet gerbil, and, you know, he's in his sister's dog, and he's hanging out. So that's what he's doing. Right. So it's you know, we're all good in the hood, you know, with Stewie, the hot dog chef. I wrote a song, Hot Dog Chef Quit. So he did the video, you know, he changed his algorithm, and he's not going to talk about us anymore. It's like, okay, we'll see it happens. He'll get bored, views will go down because he's all about views, right? He was all about views. He'd come over to my channel and say only so so many in so many minutes, and I get it. So he was always doing that. And like, yeah, okay, I get it. Thank you for the view and the comment. You're just helping the video. Just like I said with squirrel bait. I just down below, and I said, I'm disappointed you didn't get to 1,000, but the reason why I didn't get 1,000, our names weren't in there, and it's not about Sarasota Tim. The only time she gets any kind of traction is Sarasota Tim or Tater.
I know it. The same way with the Sarasota Tim MzVicky thing. I mean, I haven't had that many views in a long time, and it's only because Sarasota Tim's in there.
Correct.
So they pick up on it.
Right.
You know, and sometimes I'll play with it to see, okay, see where the views are, how many come in, like the Nomadic Fanatic one I did yesterday or whatever, talking about his rig again. It didn't do all that good, just like 100 and some, but, you know, I just get curious to see where the algorithm and who's important and all.
I just see Dinger here. You guess who he went to? He's dressed up as Sarasota Tim.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's a Sarasota Tim getting back to Brandon's slap. So he's dressed up as Sarasota Tim. So
yeah, I heard he's back in Florida again. So
had a sneeze there, but. Yeah, so he's dressed up as him. He's got the cowboy hat on. I'm just kind of watching over it. So he's dressed up as Sarasota. That's obsession right there. He's dressed up as Sarasota Tim. Oh.
Yeah, that would be. But yeah, I mean, it all depends on the algorithm. Like right now, if you do something on Quartzsite, oh man, you're gonna get the views on there. It doesn't matter what it is. If you say Quartzsite, we're down here, we're doing this and all, boom, you get the views. You know, it's just nuts how it works. Yeah.
Well, I noticed I've seen a few Quartzsite videos come out in the last week and a half.
Yeah, there's a few. There's a lot of new YouTubers and some people just starting their stuff. And there's people out there building out their rigs and all, but you don't hear Blind Views jumping on them about it.
No, and
it's like there's nothing. You know, he's just, you know, if you look at his views now, he's only getting what 1,200, 1,500. You know, on a good day, and it's just he's actually small potatoes. He really is.
Well,
they're being out for 10 years.
Yeah, his time has come and gone. When he's see I love that you and Carl are getting out and jumping on ahead on him and getting up Tater.
I took that from Carl.
Oh no, I think it's great.
You know, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's gonna piss him off because his one he did on the beach was just kind of with the ugly seaweed behind him, sitting there acting like he's hanging. It was just
just hanging out.
Yeah, Mr. You know, like the wife's probably happy she can finally drive back to the ghetto, to Pennsylvania. They can wrap up whatever they're doing, get his ass above the garage, and he can do his Thursdays, and they'll trigger him in the chat room. He can do all his behavior and whatever else. So my favorite.
Right, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that he started getting out and doing more videos at the end of his trip. Like, dude, where you been for the last 2 months? I mean, you should have been doing this before.
Yep.
And you trying to do it. I know he's trying to put them out every day now because he needs the money. But also, what I will say, a positive note. Yes, his one he put out yesterday late on the beach, he had on a white long sleeve T-shirt, and I thought, man, if he was clean his image up, that looked good on him. It really did. And instead of him being out there in his wife beater shirt, I mean, they actually look good on him.
Yeah, well, he's got the prison tattoos on him, and he's sitting on the beach. He just doesn't look good sitting on the beach. It's not his gig. It's not his gig sitting on the beach. It's sitting in when he sits in the backyard. That's one thing. He's not a beach guy. That's why it's not him. It's just kind of like New York Dan on a cruise. He's a fish out of water. New York Dan's not a social man. He goes by himself. He's a loner, and he's doing these videos on the cruise, which he doesn't know how to enjoy himself. And now he's by himself. He can sleep in late. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's going to get home to flooding in New York City. There, I see. They had a torrential rainstorm, I guess, and flooded the streets and everything.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I saw some videos on it. It's like, dang, it was crazy.
Yeah, they're so close to the ocean. You get any kind of rain in New York City, it's just like kind of like Boston, the same thing. Just water just flows, right. Especially in New York. Because it's like when you get into Buffalo and it snows in the wintertime.
Right.
There was a video, God, a good 10 years ago, and it was an old abandoned Kmart, and it snowed like a banshee all went along, right? And you know Buffalo can be. It's just, and it was July, and the snowbank was still there because they were putting snow in this parking lot. It was still there for 3 months after, because they were finding a place to put the snow, right? Because there was so much snow. I mean,
right.
When they get snow, it's not like it's 2 inches. They get a foot. I mean, it's you're talking. You better have a snowblower. You're screwed. You know. I mean that.
When do you guys usually get your snow?
Well, I was roughing hockey. I think when I coached in '91, we had the perfect storm. They called it. We got that big snowstorm on Halloween. About, I don't know how long ago, 1992 it was, or something like that. It was the perfect storm.
Right.
But usually, if we have snow on the ground, when I was younger, by Thanksgiving, but as the world kind of changes and the earth kind of, whatever it may be, it's been later. But when I was a young boy, we always had snow if we get snow by Thanksgiving, like we usually in a couple weeks, we'll see it happen. So we'll get like, not a big storm, but we'll get like a push or something. So I'm going to put my convertible back in storage here sooner or later, but we'll see it happens if it... my oil change tomorrow before I put it away. So, but it varies here. We can get some snow. It's supposed to be 55 degrees, but there's a tree across the street from my house. It's still green, and when all the leaves come down, then it's officially ready to snow. So that thing isn't even close to being coming down. So we got another 3 more weeks for that thing to come down. So if we put it, but the old days when I was younger, we always had snow on Thanksgiving in the old days. Now it's like it varies, and sometimes we get a lot of snow, sometimes we don't. Because my father loved the Farmer's Almanac. He loved that. He'd follow that religiously because he wanted to be a farmer. So so the farmers would always tell you what they were real good on the weather, and my dad would always the Farmer's Almanac said we're going to have a wet winter, so he would prepare for that, whatever else. So, but.
Interesting.
But
so Carl's going to become a homeowner again.
He is, huh?
Yeah, he posted it this morning on his early morning one. He says the wife's found a house and they're going to put an offer on it, and so it's got a big backyard. And also, he says if we don't sell the camper, we could put it back there. And
I thought he was living in an apartment again. What the hell's wrong with this guy?
I don't know. It's the wife wants to stick some bricks, and
let me call his young ass. Hang on.
And
I'll be right
I just said, "You sure you want to do this?" I said, "You could get yourself a tiny house, buy some land, and put it on there or something." But yeah, he.
All right, I'm gonna call him. Real quick.
Okay. I said, "You got a lawn to mow."
Here we go. Okay. We're gonna call Carl. Let's see if he answers the phone. Hang on a second. All right, here we are. Thanks for calling into Fear-Mongering Radio with the man on the moon. How's it going, Carl?
Oh, all right. It's having a long day.
Did he wake you up?
What?
Did he wake you up?
No, I'm not tired yet.
Oh, did you get that trailer backed up in there?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
So you haven't hit anything yet, then, huh?
Well, I got that one done.
Well, that's cool. As long as
just did a short of a little robot dude.
Well, as long as you don't hit anything. As long as you don't hit anything.
In the restaurant. Yeah, no, safe mile.
So what do you think about your little brother out there, Mr. Chef, Mr. Hot Dog Chef? You think he'll come back to drama?
I don't know. I got a notice. It popped up on my phone that he mentioned me.
Yeah.
I don't know, in a video or a comment, but then it went away. I don't know what it was.
Well, he claims that I think he's gonna talk about it. He's gonna watch more videos of cooking and stuff. So he was all he was an angry man because he was watching our videos and he became angry. He was an angry white man. So he was storming around.
I saw that. I saw that one.
Yeah, I was like, okay. It's just kind of sad that a grown-ass man can't get in the drama and have some fun. He just shows he's a loner and that he needs to be liked. And, again, if he could spoon with Sarasota Tim, he would. I think he wants to make him some of that yellow poop and maybe that disgusting bird feed of a taco and sit in his thing and look into his eyes, I think.
Well, he lied. He can't dish it out and take it.
No, I know, because he's a classic chef.
When he was in a kitchen, people probably pissed him off all the time. That's probably why he's not in a kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. We would make fun of his cooking, and he would get all mad and discuss my cooking, and rip on you that you're a lawyer, and that you're a bad lawyer. People are in jail because of you.
Gosh, yeah.
You worked in a kitchen. There were times people would say, "Hey, Carl, you can use the N-word," and I'm like, "No, I don't think I'm going to."
I agree. Same thing. I agree. Well,
even though you tell me I can, I'm just not gonna.
I totally agree. Well, I've said before, people love to say racial slurs instead of just saying "f you." Like if you're mad at somebody, people just say that now. That's the new F word is the double G. That's the new F word for kids. They just say it without knowing the connotation, what it means. They just say it in video games. That's what they do, and it's like. So they'll be 17, 18, and they'll just be in public and they'll yell it out for some dumb reason because they don't understand the history, but they watch enough YouTube videos and they watch people do podcasting, and it's just a regular word out of white boy's mouth, so they think they can say it in public until they get their ass whipped. They don't.
Yeah, unless you're Bill Burr, you can't say, "See me next Tuesday."
Right. So
he's the only one that seems to be able to get away with it.
Yeah. Well, some people just love to say it. They think it's cool, and it's Dog the Bounty Hunter was caught saying it, and it cost him, and then and didn't what was that one cook? What was her name? Did she do some racial slurs?
You're talking about the Southern woman.
Yeah, wasn't she racist?
Gosh. Yeah, she made some kind of comment, and it cost her.
Yeah, because she closed one of her restaurants.
Well, she was having catering like in an old Southern plantation.
Yeah,
really. Still actually slavery. That was not good.
Yeah. But when you're just you're so comfortable saying any racial slur, because you guys know what's his name, Papa John's. He was in a production meeting with these people, and he was talking about the Colonel, right? And I guess allegedly the Colonel had been known to have racial slurs. Instead of just saying that, I guess he has said he has to actually say the word because he thinks he given him permission to say it on a call, which you don't know who you're talking to. So they turned him in.
Right.
They turned him in instead of just saying, "Hey, I understand at one time he may have said some racial slurs, but you don't need to say it and you move on." But he had to say it for excuse to say it, and it cost him his business because he was being stupid. Because he was a sexual harasser too, kind of like Donald J. Trump. He hired his buddies and were okay with his behavior, and he lost his business because he was a moron. Because you say whatever you want to say, but then I get it. You own the place, but listen, you have to have a little respect. But that some people just will say whatever they need to say, I guess. But so Carl, I see you're trolling your uncle there, Mr. Blind Views, trying to get up early on Tater because he's spent.
That's not a beach you hang out on.
No.
And it's not comfortable, and it's not. I mean, I don't know. I guess if he likes it, he likes it.
Well, I told Mark, I said, he's not a comfortable beach guy. You two are laid back to be on a beach. That's not his realm on a beach. He's not a beach guy. He's not. He's out of his realm. He's trying to act like. Then in Melbourne, hey, there's some stairs. Yeah, those are stairs that you walk upstairs. Yeah, they are. No, you have Mark. Get Mark's shoulders, and he pushes you up there. Okay. Yes, those are stairs.
I'm more being one of those bars that's out on the pier and you go out and have your evening meal and watch the sunset and stuff.
Oh, heck yeah, go on to the pier, the restaurant there. I don't know why he doesn't do something like that. He's doing the same thing with Sarasota Tim. He's not spending any money to put his content out. And he's afraid to film inside or anybody. And I understand it to a point. But it depends if you're going to go down to Melbourne, whatever it is, and it looked dead to me. And I know it was on a weekday and all, but just don't walk down the hallway there and just say this. I don't know.
But he's just so that's not his gig.
Shop or something.
No, nothing.
That's not his gig. He's being forced to do this because he's usually at home walking in the neighborhood down with the railroad tracks above the garage. He's a fish out of water. His wife drives him around. He points at things. He can see things. It's just there's no cane in his hand getting pushed out of the don't need Dave on here. Trying to call me, but he doesn't. It just doesn't look good. He's just a fish out of water.
Carl, what did you think about him being in his long sleeve white T-shirt yesterday? It looked pretty good on him, didn't it?
I liked your video where you were talking about it. Say, oh, maybe those are tattoos.
Yeah, I didn't detail it enough to, for some people probably to think what it was about, but yeah. I mean, he has his tattoos all the way down on his hand, top of his hand and everything. And I don't care. I mean, I really don't. I was just saying, I just thought, yeah, well, at least he looked pretty decent with a long sleeve T-shirt on there. I mean, he looked a little bit more dressed up. Maybe he's trying to change his image, or I don't know.
The prison tattoo.
Hey, I have a good one, and I'll give you a first here.
What?
You know how you always say he looks like the Kiss band member?
Mm-hmm.
You know who I think he looks like?
Who?
The dude from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes.
I think his name's Rick.
Yes, he does. Well, he also looks like Robert Plant too, as well.
He doesn't quite have the full hunch, but. And we've never seen his wife, but I could see his wife doing the time warp.
But I love what he
time warp in their goth home.
Right. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good analogy. Hey, why are you picking on him about his nautical thing when you have a goth thing going on? So.
Yeah, I don't think he considers them decoration, but it's still decor.
Yeah. I mean, hey. He likes it. That's up to Tater, what he wants to do.
Well, he's spending Tater's money because, you went to Disney? Yeah, that's what he wants to do. It's just the guy, again, he is jealous of what Tater's doing. He wants to be what Tater is, running around, spending money, having a good time, not leaving. He's just jealous. He's living his life. That's what he's doing. He's living his life, what he wants to do, like it or not.
Are we supposed to make fun of him because he gets a plastic skeleton skull instead of a real skeleton skull for his decorations?
He's had that thing for years. He's put that on every one of his RVs. He's had it on Tater, tied on the back and everything. It's nothing new, but of course, Blind Views has to say something about it. I thought it looked cool. I thought it was cool on the bike like that,
But see,
I've seen semis going down the road, flatbeds empty, and they have a little Tonka strap to the back there.
Correct. But see, it's you have to be able to.
I like the one where they have Woody and Buzz Lightyear.
Yep.
Hey, on the truck, and one's falling away and the other one's trying to catch him.
Did you see? Did you see what your uncle was? Right. Did you see what Dingaling was dressed up today? Is Sarasota Tim?
I thought he looked good with hair.
Oh God,
he looked like 20 years younger.
Hair does make you look younger. I wish I had hair again. I'd grow it long like yours.
Yeah, I mean, I thought he looked good. I mean, I knew it was fake because I know he's bald, but if I didn't know, I would have assumed it's real.
Right. Was it standing up or anything, like a buzz cut?
No, it's just out of his hat. His hat over his head.
Oh, that
Took the hat
yeah.
off, and it was a wig.
Oh,
But,
yeah. Huh.
you know, he's kind of a goofy dude, so it looked goofy, but that suits him.
But it's a little obsessed dressing like Sarasota Tim. It was kind of like, okay. I just saw the thumbnail come through. I'm like,
Well, no, Sarasota Tim has a Bart Simpson haircut.
Yeah.
This was more like I don't know. Not like the Fast Times at Ridgemont High guys.
right.
Not the ones with long hair, but the ones with just long
Correct.
hair in general.
Right.
Huh.
Well, gentlemen, I must be leaving. I got to be up early in the morning tomorrow. But I appreciate you two guys coming on the show. I really do. And any parting shots that you guys want to say, Santa Claus, anything? Which I can't say, I guess. So says your little brother there, Sarasota Tim wannabe. Anything else you want to say, young man?
Well, it took Blind Views 6 hours to get his video up on Twitter, and then he didn't really say much.
Yeah, because you guys covered it. That's why. You guys covered it.
It was dead time. It was all dead time, and people were praising him in the comments about it. Oh, the beautiful scenery and the waves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, so anyways, hit real low on that house there, Carl.
Yeah.
Hit real low.
He could see that surfer way out there.
Yeah, of course.
I know.
Exactly. Gentlemen, I will talk to you. I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
Okay.
See ya.
Have a good Halloween.
See you tonight at Trick or Treat.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
See you, Les. See you guys.
Bye.
Ciao. Bye. There you go. All right. Dave tried to call me. I'll call him back after the show and say patrol. But anyways, oh my goodness. We appreciate him coming on the show. Good luck, Mr. Chef Tell. Appreciate. We hope that my girl Squirrel Bait does a video to Save Patrol. I hope I'm on some more, but they're not going anywhere. She needs this Sarasota Tim or Tater because no one cares about us, so it's disappointing. It didn't go anywhere. But it is what it is. But thanks, guys, for coming on the show. Remember the military, the armed force, all the branches. Air Force, Army, and the Marines, and the Navy, and the merchandise, and Coast Guard, uniform, thank you so much to this country. Without you, we have little nothing at all. 1 and 2. Forgotten Vietnam anymore, and I was wrong. The generals did want to pull him up. It was not Rommel. He was in Berlin, but the point was you don't wake the fear, okay? But they have balls instead of trees. Air Force, Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Mercs. NASCAR, Coast Guard, in on uniform. Thank you so much to this country. Man went blue. God bless the working class. Would you shower in the shower at Penn State? Not shower, the shower at Penn State. The Crowleys should be deported. She should be or executed. Okay? If you see something, say something. It's not that tough. Make good choices. Don't want poor people to be poor. Don't let too many having sex. Count to women. It's not a very Christian thing to be doing. Women, you always carry the groceries when you don't have a condom required. Whores in the back seat. Sluts on the couch. They go on the bed. Prevent all that stuff by putting a condom on. And what it may be. And don't drink and drive. Call someone. Pick up the phone. That's all we're asking. Anyways, from the outskirts, the poor side of Minnetonka. 10,000 with a couple. Have a good. Hope you got a good spooky last night. Ladies and gentlemen, this voice and the boys, we are out.